Remember it. In the early 1920s, Les came to Alaska looking for gold. They traveled a big boat to the coast of town of Seward and Knik, and from there we land into the gold field. To try to use the travel inland is known today as the Iditarod Trail, one of the National Historic Trails designated by the Congress of the United States. The Iditarod Trail quickly became a major thoroughfare in Alaska as the mail or supplies we carry across this trail. People also use it to get from place to place, including the priests, ministers of Judas who had to travel between villages in the winter. The Angeles only means of travel down this trail was via dog sled. Once the gold rush ended, many gold seekers went back to where they had come from, as London there was much less travel on the Atari trail. The introduction of the airplane in the late 1920s made though things were no longer the standard mode of transportation, and of course with the airplane carrying the mail and supplies, there was less need for land travel in general. The final blow to the use of the doctrine was the appearance of snowmobiles. By the mid-1960s, most Alaska didn't even know the dietary trail existed or that doctrines had played a crucial role in Alaska's early settlement. Dorothy G. Page, a self-made historian, recognized a few people knew about the farming uses sled dogs as work animals and about the dietary trail's role in Alaska. Colorful history. The rise awareness about this aspect of Alaska history that came away they did to have a documented race over the Iditarod tribe. The serpent presented here the two as an enthusiastic musher as dog sled driver Arknow named Joe Reddington's Searson, the patient the Reddington were working together to promote the idea of the Iditarod race. Many people worked to make the first Iditarod trial sleigh dog race in already in 1967. The Aurora Dog Musher Club, along with men from the Adult Camp Institute on help clean years of averaging overgrowth from the first 9 miles of the Iditarod trial. The rise interest in the race 25,000 pounds was offered with Joe Redemption in 1901 across in his land to help raise the fund. The short race, approximately 27 miles long, was put on a second time in 1969. After their first two successful races, the goal was to launch the race a little further to the ghost town of Iditarod by 1973. However, in 1972, the USA Army recovered to the trials of winter exercise, and so in 1973, the decision was made to take the race all the way to the city of Nome, over 1,000 miles. There were any who believed it could not be done and that it was crazy to send a bunch of mushers out into the vast, inhabited Alaska wilderness. But the race went. 22 mushers finished what years, and today over 400 people have completed it. The primary purpose of this passage is to recount the history in the Iditarod trial and the race that memorializes it. Based of information in paragraph 2, it can be inferred that all of the following contribute to the issue of the Iditarod trial except see highway routines to Ghost Town. As you said in paragraph 2, which is the best definition for mode? B. Way. According to the passage, the initial Iditarod race B was founded by an advocate Alaska history. As you said in paragraph 3, the phrase self-made historian implies that Dorothy G. Page D had pursued the study of Alaska's history of her own interest. Read the following sentence, then answer the question below. In 1925, when a diphtheria outbreak threatened the life of people in the remote town of Nome, the government used the editorial trial to transport medicine nearly 700 miles to the town. If added to the passage into which paragraph would this sentence fit best? A. Paragraph 1.